So today we're looking at sentence structure and word order in English sentences. So we're going to look at the 4 types of English sentence structure. The names of the types are simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, and complex compound sentences. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to look at simple and compound today. So a simple sentence is a very simple structure. It basically means that there's a subject and a verb, and there's one idea. So Rebecca studies French. It's a very simple sentence. Rebecca is our subject, studies is our verb, and French is our object. We can also say Rebecca studies French and lives in Paris. And here you see Rebecca is our subject, but there are 2 verbs, studies and lives. But both of these verbs correspond with Rebecca, and it's still one idea. Now here we have Rebecca and John study French. So here we have 2 subjects, Rebecca and John, and they study French, so it's still a single idea. And here we have a single verb. Now we're going to look at what happens when we say Rebecca and John study French and live in Paris. So here we have 2 verbs, our second verb, but both of these correspond with Rebecca and John, and it's still one idea, so it's still a simple sentence. So simple sentences are very easy. You just have to have the subject plus the verb, and the verbs correspond with the subject. Now we're going to take a look at compound sentences. Compound sentences are 2 independent clauses or 2 simple sentences, and we join them together by using a connector. You can remember this by fanboys. So for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These are our connecting words. We put a comma before any of our connecting words when we're writing in English. Here's an example. Rebecca studied Spanish for many years, and John studied Portuguese. So here you have 2 different ideas. Rebecca studied Spanish, John studied Portuguese. We connect them with and separate them with a comma. Here we have Rebecca lived in France before John moved to Paris, so they didn't meet until they lived in Spain. So here we have 2 different ideas. Rebecca lived in France before John moved to Paris. They didn't meet until they lived in Spain, and it's separated with so and a comma. Next week, we'll look at complex sentences. Thanks everyone. Bye.